This is Kevin, Gamertag, now bringing you a game of Domination on Havana. I've got the beginning of this game sped up because it is awful, at least on my end. This is in a game of Mercenary Moshpit where we got Domination, clearly. And I felt really confident because one of the other guys on our team was on my team last game, in whatever game we were playing where we really wrecked these guys. There, I get a nice hit marker on some dude's ass. So if we're really confident, plus nobody uses their microphones in a Mercenary Moshpit for some reason, so I felt confident that would be okay, but somehow they pull off. Here I play like, fuck you flashbang, don't do anything, super cool. But you know, nobody uses their microphone, so I feel confident, but then these guys put us in a nice spawn trap for most of the beginning of this game and just wreck us. Oh, that's unfortunate for me. So here I've switched, because I always like to start with the sniper in this map because that's one of the few that's actually good for it. But I could tell my team wasn't going to be able to work with me doing that, and I wasn't being productive to my team, holding people off of a point or anything. And here, what I really want to talk about is being angry while playing Call of Duty and how it is often an awful thing. Here, I'm just mildly annoyed at these guys, so it makes me start playing stupid, where I just keep running back for kills there. That was just dumb. Even that probably had nothing to do with being angry, but it didn't help, I'm sure. But I just keep running back at people trying to get my revenge kills, and it keeps costing me, especially in this area, because for some reason I think I'm awesome. I'm going to be able to clear them out of the fountain area, which is probably one of the best protected. That one I ran into two guys. If they got me in there, I got killed from behind. But in the beginning of this, there are a lot of awful decisions on my part. And you get a sexy stick, though. That's always good. But there are a lot of awful decisions that lead to a lot of my deaths, which lets these guys rack up some big kill streaks. They're going to get dogs and chopper gunners up. And once those are in the air, I'm going to get even more pissed. And then once I'm the only person on my team trying to shoot that shit down, I'm going to get even angrier. And I think about the third time dogs kill me while I'm trying to shoot down the helicopter, I just chucked my headset across the room, which is my MO when getting angry. But now that I have a set of Turtle Beach X11s, I'm hoping to be able to stop throwing the headset, since this one actually costs real money and I don't want to break it. I believe it's the next death I'm not sure. It's either this one or the next death that I know is the one that caused me to check my headset. You know, these kill streaks kill me, piss me off so much. But there's two kinds of anger you get when you're playing video games. Like, there's the first, which I was earlier in this game, I've pretty much gotten past, is where you just make stupid decisions. You're running right back to get revenge kills, even though they've got a way better position. You're just going to end up getting yourself killed. And then there's the mode I'm going to enter now, where you're like, fuck these guys and fuck everything they've ever done. And you just go into super tryhard mode. Right now I've got Ghost on, and that's the class, the Ghost FAMAS dual mags, and I feel dirty about that, but since it's the class I used to shoot shit down, it's the class I kept on after I shot their air support down. And it's always useful when we're in teams throwing a ton of crap up in the air. Now, here I'm going to pick up this camping spot, and I've felt pretty good about it, but then my teammate comes and takes the spot from me, and I don't want to blame him for getting us killed, but I'm pretty sure it's his fault. And I'd fail to pick up that guy. And here, nope, there's another awful death I have before getting this nice, or after a sweet assist. Another kill trying to pick up a weapon I probably didn't need. But that would have been nice to have. But I'm gonna, this team doesn't help. They're not pissing me off because they're all running Ghost and Second Chance, which is my least favorite combination of perks ever. Ever. Here I'm going to play, so there I looked at my KD, because this is where I know I'm going to earn my kills to death, because I know this is where I turn things around. So I'm 5 and 16, which is below a .33. And I'm going to turn this game around and turn it into a positive KD that's not really close to a 2.0, but it's like 29 and 19, so it's plus 10, and not bad at all. There's the one guy on their team not running Ghost who gets turned on while I'm flashbanged. Oh, so good and so dirty. But here I'm going to start playing a little more cautious because I don't want to die. Like, I was tired of dying. And there that guy got turned on, bro. I was tired of dying and I just wanted to fuck these guys up and do whatever it took. I kind of think we'll just sit on A and B. But that's not going to be enough for me once I get my Blackbird up in the air. Oh, bro, you gotta pay attention. Here, I was running this, and I kept thinking I had Hardline Pro, because that was what I was trying to get, so I could re-roll that, but I was stuck with ammo, which turns out to be a good thing, because I'm not gonna die for a little bit, so. Here I'm throwing these flashbangs to check around corners to see people. I'm still afraid there's a guy in the corner even though I saw that dude run around. And I'm going to let him kill my unaware teammate and then take my teammate's spot, which is kind of a dick move, but he didn't have a mic. He wouldn't have listened if I'd called him out anyways. Plus at this point I don't have my headset. I'm just staring at the TV trying to wish these people to death across the internet. There we got the Blackbird, and that's always my favorite because now the ghost guys have no real advantage on me. I'm going to get a nice nade on B. Bro, should have used flak jacket. Pick that guy off and avoid his grenade, and here I've lost my claymore, plus I got the Blackbird, so it's time to run around and get shit done. And that's the thing I hate the most about second chances. Well, no, the thing I hate most is going to come later in the game. One of the things I hate the most is how they're invincible for a little bit, and I understand why they have to be. There's so many times where that's when I empty my clip and there I'm just sitting there looking at this motherfucker who shoots me with the pistol while I should have killed him with my assault rifle. See them slowly moving in their spawn. Now I see they're gone because of the Blackbird, and I move in and there's just this sniper up in this building, and I'm going to play a nice game of cat and mouse with this guy for a little bit. And here I duck behind the car and he still almost gets me, probably shooting my leg or something if I had to guess, but he can't finish me off, thankfully. Here he's going to flashbang me again, but there's walls to protect me, and then he's going to get impatient and try and come get me, which is a poor choice on his part, because his pistol is not going to beat my FAMAS. And there I finish him off as he reloads. And there's buddies. This guy's doing a nice job. He's laying down right by that car to capture C. Unfortunately, he didn't come get me. He must have known I was there, because I'm not running a silencer, so I was showing up on his radar, so he was just focused on capturing that instead of killing me. There, the bad guys take B while I was trying to capture C, because my teammates aren't very good at this game, but, you know, that happens a lot. It happens in pretty much all the game modes. That Mercenary Moshpit does not help at all. I mean, it does help because sometimes you get awful people on the enemy team. Oh, here's the thing I hate most about second chance. No, you should totally kill me with your primary while you're laying on the ground. That's not lame at all. Here I'm plugging back in my headset. That's why I'm just sitting still for a while, and I'm trying to, I don't know, I was probably yelling at my team, but I'd like to think I was like, come on bros, we can recapture B and we can win this game. Because now I'm happy, or at least feeling better, because I went on a huge kill streak and got to wreck those guys for a little bit. And even in these games that are clearly hopeless, I still like to think that I have the kind of team that can 3-cap and hold it out to get the win. It almost never happens, but it is probably the most satisfying thing in the game. I almost did it the other day in a game too, and you know you're gonna lose, and you're just like, come on guys, let's capture points. And there's the magic moments when you get teammates who are actually using mics too. You kind of all get that awesome glimmer of hope where you're like, yes, we can win this game. And then you don't, but you're like, man, that felt good. Which kind of happened in this game, because this game was not a 154-200 game of domination. We got wrecked, but luckily we managed to make it look good.